Alrighty guys, so here is part 2 of our tutorial video. Let's get started. Alright, I'm sure a lot of you are like, what is all of that mess on your desk? I know it's terrible, but for my subscribers that have been around for a while, some of you know I did a little explanatory thing on some of the basic tools that you'll need as a beginner for junk journalers. You can go through my videos and my playlists and find it. I'll try and remember to link it below. Forgive me if I forget. If I do forget and you really want to know, just drop a message in the comments and I will be sure to go through and drop it in the description box. So this is my tool bag. I know you can find this exact one but in different colors at Joann's, or not Joann's, Michael's is where I've seen this bag. My mom found it at a yard sale full of scrapbook scissors and got it for me and brought it home, and I've been using the crud out of it ever since. So let's kind of go over a little bit of what we're going to be using. We're going to be definitely using Fabri-Tac. If you don't have Fabri-Tac and you have 3-in-1, it's pretty much the same thing. I honestly don't see any difference or notice any difference. And it's by Beacon. This is for my rotary board. My other half was helping me cut some cardboard boxes up and he completely destroyed it. So I decided that this is his now for whenever he helps me cut cardboard boxes, because he's vicious on that thing. So we are going to need, we will not need this crocodile today, but we will need the corner chomper if you want your corners chopped. If you don't, that is okay too. We will need paper scissors. No fabric scissors today that I can remember. And you know, I didn't grab the washi tape. I have a little bit here. I always keep a small roll in my tool bag. But behind me on the shelving unit, I have a big box full of washi. So we're going to need washi. And this is my little handbag thing. I'll go over that a little bit with you guys. So I think that's pretty much all of the tools we are going to be really using. I mean, if you guys want to get out stamps and stickers, that would be wonderful, but we don't really need any other tools for this project. Just scissors, glue, and a corner chomper. And if you have it, and if you have it, a rotary board. I love this thing. This is like amazing. So I just sat my tool bag on the floor beside me. This is a rotary mat. For you quilters out there, you'll know what this is. I know that I don't use this one specifically for rotary matting. I actually use it when I go places and I want to glue or work in my projects and not destroy the surface that I'm working on. Like if I go to the other house or I go down to my mom's, this is a good way to use any surface I want without destroying it, and it really helps. Lexi, you want Mr. Noodles, don't ya? Yeah. I gotta fix him. Come on, Mama. Go fix Mr. Noodles. Fix Mr. Noodles. Say hi, Lexi. Say hi. 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 Hi, Fluff. Yes, he has to put in his 2 cents too. Come here. You gotta put in your 2 cents too? Yeah. So Fluff got a haircut while he was down at Grandma's the other day, because Grandma's a dog groomer. My mom grooms dogs professionally, so he got his little patootie trimmed. Yes, he did. Okay, those are the kids. All right, guys, go lay down. Go get in your little spots. So that's what I love this for. If you have one of these, great. If not, it's okay. Scissors work just fine. I love these. It makes things, I love that thing. It makes things so much faster. Lines straight, all that other nonsense. And I can cut through fabric with it. So this big, huge monstrosity I got some cardboard in here too because I threw it in here the other day because I needed cardboard for a project, and this is kind of my catch-all when I'm on the go working on projects. So we won't be using the cardboard, but we will be using manila envelopes. If you don't have manila envelopes, cardboard or cardstock will work. For this project today, you will need cardstock. Cardboard will not work unless it's a very thin, flimsy cardboard. So, now that we got our primary pieces, let's, oh, and I want to go through this real quick. I made this little purse thing a long time ago. It's got my needles here for my stitching, for binding my journals. I got little tags here for projects, and my little washi. Sometimes I'll stuff my awl in here. This is my I think they're incisors or plier type medical tweezer things. When I'm stitching, I use this to grab my needle because sometimes it gets too hard and the needle will get stuck coming through, and I get tired of finagling with it, so I just use this and pull it on through. And of course I got some thread in here and some sewing scissors. These are fabric scissors. Don't use them on paper. And we got snaps. I actually kind of threw those in here when I was sewing just in case I needed a button or something. And a pen. So you can make yourself like a little wallet, or get yourself a little wallet and carry it around with you with a couple little necessities that you use on a regular whenever you're doing certain small crafts. And just fit this literally. I mean, this would fit right in my purse. So I love it. And I think this is some Tim Holtz fabric. Actually, there's triangle journals I just did that I used this, what was left of this, and I bought this years ago. And I used that fabric on them. If you want to check them out, I just listed them on Tuesday. Go ahead and go check out the triangle journals. They are so cute. So, this is all of our scraps and all of our nonsense. So, I'm just going to set this over here. And this is kind of what we're going to be organizing today. So, I don't want you guys to get too much into seeing that because that's a complete one that I played around with. So, I got this one glued together that we can play with. Depending on how tired I get, because I have so much to do tomorrow, I may only decorate and embellish one of these. And here's the one that you guys remember from the video. I'm not really happy with how non-pliable the center is here. The paper, for some reason, to me, made it too stiff. And I do have a little bit of a thing for that, so I mean, I don't mind it. It's still a good piece, but it wasn't favorable to me. So here's this one that we have ready to go to decorate, and of course this one also to decorate. So if you give me a second, I gotta put the microphone down. Here it is. So I went and grabbed my washi real quick. Took me about 2 seconds. Oh man, since I got the new organizing done. I'm sorry I haven't done a tour since doing the new organization, but my painting isn't even finished. It's terrible. I mean, I love my craft room now. I'm so in love with it, but I'd be more in love with it if it was finished. And I've just been so busy doing stuff for YouTube and so many projects, and I chipped my tooth, or not my tooth, I didn't chip it. I had a filling in my front tooth and it fell out, so not too happy about that one. I'm sure you could imagine. Let's see, so we got vintage, we got girly pink, and we got not as girly, but very Parisian. Now this one's Paris, no, this one's just downright curly. And this one's also like sewing themed, so I think I'm gonna kind of stick with that a little bit too. But this one is very like Paris-y chic, and this one is vintagey sewing. So yeah, alright. I think I'm going to do this one. I love this one. Anyway, and then so there's this stool that I'm literally sitting on right now. I stand on the stinking thing to start my videoing, and I know I should like figure out a kind of a better way to do it, but I like getting in my whole desk, and I'm sure you guys love it too. So I keep doing it, and I know that it's probably going to be deafening, and I slipped and I fell the other day off of the stool. And those of you who follow me on a usual basis, you know, you watched my Happy Meal video the other day and listened to me vent. So it's definitely been a bit crazy busy. Ooh, I really like, oh, it doesn't have the paint on it though, like I like. I know some of you have seen that one, but this would go, no, because this is more like a reddish, like yeah, I don't feel like that would match very well. Oh, graph paper, yeah, because you need graph paper when you sew. I feel like it would be a very stark contrast though, so let's see what else we got. Let's see. We got so many scraps here, guys. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull out the cardboard and clear out myself some room in here. I got these cute baskets the other day at Joann's. They were like 50% off. So cute. They were so great for so many projects. And I love them because they're not wicker. So when you actually use them, they don't break or, you know, flake off or any of that stuff. And I'm sorry to say, but I'm not gentle on some of my things. I use stuff because, I mean, I pack it around and haul it in the car, and I go down and visit my family, and I take things with me everywhere. So it's not that it just literally gets abused, it just really gets well used. By the time it reaches the end of its road, it's like, shoot me now, please. Okay, I know I should have prepped for this a little bit better, but I kind of like digging through this box and seeing some of the surprises I can find too. I mean, that's pretty fun, I'm not gonna lie. Because I know there's so much stuff that I've thrown in here that I've just downright forgotten about. I'm wondering, not because of the pink, but because of the inside. Yeah. What about that? Yeah. That's cool. And then we got this one. Oh. Alright. I'm seeing it come together. Let's see what, oh, I got green here. Do green as an accent. Not sure about that one. It's too mustardy. That one might fit the vintage one. This one will definitely fit the vintage one. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, okay. That's more of a graph paper we can work with. Let's see what else we've got in here, guys. Please, pull out your scraps while we're doing this. I mean, you got so many, and it'll force you to work with new pardon me, pardon my French. It'll force you to work with new shapes too. Wow, yeah. So to adjust and not just go and freely cut whatever you want, but you know, kind of work around what you already got. I think that's gonna be really fun. Now I love these. I feel like these would be pretty. Oh, that's vintagey. I think this one would go great in there, but we'll see. I'm not 100% set on it. And here's some of this wonderful wallpaper. I think this is gonna go good on the front of one of these for some reason. You guys are like, you're pretty good, you're not gonna have a desk. No, I'm on a time restraint, so I should get going already. I mean, not really on a time restraint. My mom always thought it was weird on how I could put just the oddest colors together and they would look gorgeous. And I know some of you are probably screaming going, that's ugly. But I think it's gorgeous. Sorry. I'm in love with it and it's gorgeous. So I think we're going to go with that. And I really, really like all these in this one. Not that one, but this side. And so we're going to slide these in here so they don't get mixed up. I think we are almost done. Oh yeah, that's trash actually. Throw that on the floor. Oh, a guide for my triangle journals. You will find the randomest things. Oh, here's another piece for that one. Some more manila stuff. And this is more like postage. See, I told you guys I had some of this stuff. I won this little journal the other day. And that was what was in my Happy Mail thing. See? And look, I think it's pretty cute. And it's like, it doesn't have any fancy stuff sticking out of it, which, don't get me wrong, I love that stuff. But if I take a small traveler's journal with me and I stuff it in my purse, you don't know what's going to happen. My crap's going to get destroyed. But, oh, we got some vellum here. We got vellum. See what I mean, guys? You put some neat stuff in. We got some tore up pieces here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is some good stuff. I don't think we'll use it, but we got that. So we've got lots of good scraps going on in here. Oh, we got, that's definitely Persian. Lord Leasable. Oh yeah, very royal. Very royalty. Oh, we got some gold. Oh, I'm loving how that's coming together. It's funny too, because a lot of that's from a similar paper pack or, you know, like a relative of. And whatever I don't throw in the paper pack, I'll obviously put in for scraps, because, yeah. Okay, I think I really like this, and I feel like it would go good with the sewing kit I got started. This is just like that little pop of color. Y'all are like, I want to see you dumpster diving over there in your box of goodies. You probably are, huh? I'm sorry. You can't see me dumpster diving. Oh. Okay, I think we're gonna call it and go with what we got. So, I remember on the last one I did that I actually mailed off, I did a little protector with some vellum. I don't think I'm going to do that on any of these batches. I mean, I like the idea, but I think this batch, or this set that I'm doing, I kind of want to do more of like a use what you got theme. More of a use your scraps. I mean, use the big stuff to build it and square it off and everything, but when it gets to the actual inside, let's try and use our scraps, guys. That's always fun. So, alright. Oh, we might need our razor knife, you know, that little one that's made for fine cutting, because I think I have like a really cute little idea. And of course we're going to need a corner trumper, because I already have an idea of what I want with you. Alright, so I want to trump. I mean, I kind of want the darker part at the bottom. And you're like, oh, you could cover up all of that. Yes, I'm going to cover up all that. I'm sorry if I make you cry. I don't like those people standing there. I like the scene itself. The only time I really like people in a shot is if I know who they are. Yeah, I know it's terrible. I am not a fan of those little Tim Holtz people. I mean, I think they're cool and all, and, you know, the vintage photos are really cool. Like, the traditional vintage, like, portrait photos are really awesome. But I'm not a big fan of anyone one that I don't know in my photos. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. I know there's got to be someone out there who is on the same page as me with that. So I was messing around. I don't want green with these. And I discovered that washi works really great with them. Oh, here we go. That's a nice one. I mean, it's like perfect for... Oh, never mind. We are going to need that punchy theme-a-bob. So we got to re-punch the hole once we're done with the washi. That's alright, though. It's not like a have to this moment. Just remember to do it before you know, put on your rivet and all that. Don't forget to go back to the first video, ladies and gents, if you haven't seen it already, so you can make the cover with us. Okay, so I'm just kind of using my fingernail to press this in, because we all know that this tape is repositionable, and I don't want it to reposition. It's there to stay. It's going nowhere. And I actually thought about sticking it in the sewing machine and sewing it, but with the way I want these to be a little bit more simple than what I usually do. I don't want them to have sewing on them. I'm just not in the mood to sew right now. I know it's terrible, but I'm not. I'm one of those people that I love to sew when I want to sew. If I have to sew, I don't want to sew. Like little Miss Lexi's poor lamb chop. Lexi! She is eating something she's not supposed to be. That is a bad girl. Yes, it is. You know I'm filming. Then why you go do something bad? Why? No, I'm not talking to you now. I'm mad at you. Nope, down. I'm mad at you now. So, it's terrible. I gotta go take care of that when I get off with you guys. But, and now I totally lost my train of thought. Oh gosh darn it. So things have been going pretty well with the family. I mean, well as can be expected. My dad's back in a nursing home again. He normally doesn't stay in a nursing home. He's at home care, and my mom takes care of him. She's self-employed, so she's able to, you know, walk down to the house from work and take care of him a little bit. She's got someone there that helps her out a little bit every now and then. And well, he ended up getting sick, and so we sent him off to the VA, and then they sent him home, and then he got sick again within a couple of days. So of course mom had to send him back. So now he's at the nursing home going through rehab. And of course, you know, he's not excited about being in a nursing home. He don't like that crap. You know, he wants to be at home. My old man, he's a funny one, I tell you. Yeah. He's gonna die at home. He's gonna die happy. Even if he can't move. Guarantee you, he made it clear when I was very young that he did not want to go into a nursing home. So he is only in a nursing home until he gets better. So it's just for rehab. And then he's headed back to the house. And he's definitely excited to get back home. And he's definitely excited to be feeling better. Mom went to visit him the other day and he was feeling so much better. So no, we're not talking, remember? Yeah, we're not talking. I know, it's just terrible. So because of the scraps, like, oh no, we are gonna need the cutting board. Scratch that. We gotta match up our oh yeah, I want birds because it's supposed to be springy. Okay, and, yeah, I hate pink, and guess what is pink. Okay. Oh, you know what? Before I pull out the cutting board, I wanted to kind of get an idea of what I got going on here first. So, I like this, but I don't think we're going to use it because I like this better. And I want to get, yeah, I like that. We're going to use, I love that. I don't even want to fix it. I just want it like that as it is. We got a Paris map going on right there. Okay, kind of like that actually. So I kind of got an idea of what's going on. I feel like I want to do something here, but I'm not sure what. I really like this. Oh, or I can just, huh. I like the color, but I feel like it's pulling away too much from what we have going on. I kind of want this to be the focal point. And that means, here we go. Yeah. Well, maybe. Still not sure on that one. What else we got here? Well, I think that's it. Oh, we got some black there, but I don't want to use that. I think I'm happy with it. Alright, let's get the chomping. So first thing I want to do is I'm going to chomp this corner and this corner. And that is because the rounded corners I have decided are going to be the open ends of the pocket. These ones are going to be flat. So I want this pocket and this pocket. Okay, so this one and this one are going to be rounded. Yeah. Oh, do I want, oh, you know what? Yeah. I feel like the pink would match much better. Yeah, I do. I like the pink so much better. It just matches better. There we go. Okay, so now we got a pocket there and a pocket there. No, I want it more down like that. Want that going on there. And I'm going to round this corner. Oh. There we go. Now I need to chop that down. And yeah, I think I'm going to do that. That way it'll tie it all together. Okay. So let's kind of pick this up, move it to the side. Now I can still see it. I know you guys can't, but I can. So I know what I have going on here. And look at your theirs. I kind of know. And I'm going to get out my board. Okay. So I want this to fit inside of this gold piece. So how wide is this? This is 1 notch before 4. So I think we'll do 3.5. 3.5. Yes, that is a good sizable pocket. chomp that corner. Yeah, I like it. Okay. And I know that this is 5.5 across here, so I think I'm gonna do 4 for this. And I don't think I want to chomp any of the corners, I just want it there. Alright. So, this is kind of what we got going on here, guys. We've got this little thingamajig going there. So now, for this piece, yeah, just for this piece, we're going to cut the cardstock, or, oh, you know what I wanted to do? I have an idea for the vellum. Before we go off and cut our cardstock. Okay. I'm gonna use this side. Okay, how big is this one? 5 inches. 5.5 inches. So I want to do, what do I want to do? I want to do 4.5. Wait. You know what? I think this will just be perfect. 4.5. Just go with it, you know? And I think this is going to be approximately 4.5 as well. Approximately, just a little under, and that is okay. Just trust your instincts. There we are. Now I'm going to chomp these 2 corners on here. Now remember, the corners that we chomped were the 4 1/4. The 4 1/4 edges, shorter edges across the bottom and the top. There we are. Would you look at that? Now, I want to do that later because I want. Isn't that gonna be so cute? Okay. Now, we're going to set this aside. We need this. So, we're just going to, I like that because it stands up on its top. I'm going to scoot all these scraps under here because we don't really need them right now. We just need some cardstock. Alrighty, so remember this is, okay, maybe it's not quite 5.5, but just under 5.5. Save your tops. You can turn these into tabs. They're great for that. So I'm just going to be a little cheater pumpkin eater. Now I'm going to line them up together on here. Drop it. And slide it on over until it matches up with what I want. There we are. Okay. I cropped off a small bit, but don't worry about that. It's all good. Okay, so we got exactly 5 inches. Perfect. All right. Now let's crump these corners. So I'll flip it over and crop it with the small one. I don't think it would have done any good anyway, though. Okay, so there we are. Now we can glue those together. Although that needs re-chopped. My bad. My bad. There we go. Much better. Yeah. Okay, that's kind of ready to go. So now this is exactly 5 inches. Perfect. So yes, a little over 5.5. So we are going to drop it down to exactly 5 inches. Because, yes, now we need an inch piece. So let's make sure our edge is straight. And there's a little inch mark right there. Let's just go over. Well, before we do the inch, let's go to a 1/2 inch. And if you have a scoreboard, you can do it on a scoreboard. Just lightly score it with your razor. Not too deep. You don't want to cut all the way through. You just want to make it just enough. Okay, now we're going to go over to the 1 inch. Wag it off. And you scored it just a tidbit, it should fold right in half. Perfectly. Okay, now we're going to do that again. We're going to go to a 1/2 inch. We're going to lightly score it. And I'm just kind of looking at it sideways to make sure it has a really nice score mark. Not too deep, not too not deep. 1 inch and swipe. There we are. Now a 3rd time. Lightly go across it. And use a little bit more. Yep. And hit an inch. Whack it off. Alrighty. So we got 3 little tabs going on here. Perfect. Now, I think we're good to go on this. We can put away our board. Okay, so let's see. We need that. No, we don't need this one. We already have one. So let's take all these scraps and we're just going to set them out of the way. We kind of use this manila envelope to hold on to them so they don't go anywhere. So we can put them in our scrap pack when we're finished. Alrighty. I have a table directly behind me. It really does help. Now, let's get to business. I love this Fabri-Tac or the beacon glue because it doesn't make your projects warp. I had the hardest time when I first started out trying to find a good glue, and once I discovered this, I was completely in love. Like literally for all projects. I use it for almost everything now. I think I have some tacky glue in my to-go bag. I'm sure you've seen it. I hardly ever use it. The only thing I think I've used it for is Mod Podging a desk or a dresser. That's about the only thing I really use it for. I like it better than Mod Podge personally. You can glue the back of your piece, lay it down, it dries really nice, and then Mod Podge the top of it after it dries. It comes out wonderful, and it's definitely cheaper than Mod Podge. And you can add water and it'll water it down and still give you the same end result and be a little bit more pliable. Alrighty, Now lightly, guys. Nothing too crazy. Just lightly go over it. That's how I love gluing a lot of my projects. It's just like that. And you can see a little bit hanging off the end there. That is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. That's why we have scissors. Just whack it off. Trim up all your little goodies here. Okay, now I don't have a stapler. I haven't had one in a long time. I borrowed one from somebody to finish the other one. Ooh, I got those too. Let's see, and this I think I do. No, I need to get one. I want to get a cutesy one too. I just haven't found one I like. I think that's why I just haven't bought one yet. Oh, you know what? That's okay. So usually my blonde booty will glue this to this first, and then lay down this. That's okay. You can do it this way too. So now we're gonna go ahead and glue this one. Just like this. And the reason why I would have glued it up in the other one is to keep it from catching on anything when you stick your paper or anything in there. And it shouldn't really catch. It might bump on it or something. But there's ways around that too. So let's go ahead and lay that down. And we're going to even it up along this edge here. It can stay on the inside of the edge, but don't let it go over the edge. It'll be peeking out the other side. You don't want to be seeing the manila envelope when this is folded down, I'm sure. I know I don't. I want to see the pretty brickwork. Okay. Yeah, I knew I forgot something. I usually keep my garbage can beside me. Okay. So I don't want to use that one. I don't know if I can get any more of that one. Let's grab one in here I don't like. Which, it's funny because there's not very many of them. I generally don't buy anything if I don't like it. Here, that one is not one of my favorites. It's cute, but it's not amazing to me. Perfect. And just go ahead and drop some washi tape over that lip, and it shouldn't give you as much of a problem. Alright. So looks like we're gonna have to wax them off, but that is okay. That will be okay, because I don't have a staple gun or a stapler for this. So, but it's long enough, so it's just gonna glue right in there. Oops. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking. That I didn't want to waste that glue that bubbled. Now, so another thing I like about Fabri-Tac is, depending on how wet it is, you can usually rescue projects from it. Alright. Actually, no. This is what we're going to do first. I want you, which I don't even think we're going to be able to see it, but that's okay. Oh. Yeah. That. I was trying to remember how I did it earlier. And like that. I'm kind of like doing it as a reinforcement. I mean, not 100%, but you know. No, I didn't want to do that one. There it is. There she blows. The white whale. Well, it's official, guys. I just got tired. I ran out of things to talk about. It is my bedtime, guys. Came home, had a grilled cheese. Watched a few minutes of Futurama. Got some paper on the racks. And now I'm getting all chatty Cathy with you guys. Okay. I'm gonna have to trim that one anyway. So let's flatten this. Smooth it out. We're going to whack it off. Whack it off. Just whack it. Alrighty. Now. Okay. So it's going to look like this. You're going to set it down and line it up directly before I set it down. Line it up directly with the edge and then push down your washi. There you go. So before we get too much farther along, I now have to trim this. Woohoo! So two right there. Now we know how much we have to trim for the other side. So let's lay you down. Might as well get this out of the way, right? Am I right? Line it up. And whack this one too. Whack it. Whack, whack, whack. Not like quack, like we're quacks, because you know we're all quacks. We're crafty quacks. Shh, don't tell no one. That's mine. I put a little disclaimer on that one. Crafty quacks. Welcome back to the Crafty Quacks. Tonight, Fluffy will be our co-host. He's snoozing over there in the basket like a little lazy turd. And there we are, guys. Isn't that so cool? Well, I don't know why I didn't put that low enough. That's the one thing I love about this. It's repositionable. As long as you don't have delicate paper, which apparently this is pretty delicate. I'm starting to go crazy, guys. So crazy. My mom always tells me, she's like, I know when you're getting tired. Because my term phrase is like an Energizer bunny on crack. And she says, yeah, that's a pretty good description. That's how I get when I'm like super, super tired. I am about there. Just about. Okay. Alright, we're gonna fold this back now. Push our tape in place. And look at that, we got a little pocket going on here. Isn't that too cute? Okay, so I'm gonna take this glue that's driving me crazy that I want to use. Put a little bit right there. Put that down. Put a little bit right there. Right there. Right there. And I put it down. One of our old co-workers from my last job used to say that. And I put it down. We always make fun of them. Not in a bad way. No, I love you way. You're. There you go. Alright, now I'm going to take this clip. Some of you guys know me know these fancy clips. We're just going to clip that till it dries because I don't feel like sitting here and holding it because I want to get some stuff done. So, now that you guys have kind of figured that out, we're going to do the same thing on this side. So, let's go ahead and take this little guy. And now I'm thirsty. Like super duper thirsty. I might have to take a break for a sec, go grab my water. I think I might do that. I don't even know how long we've been filming, guys. It's probably like 2 hours later. Poor SpongeBob. Okay. All lined up. Oh yes, I like. Do you like? I like. Muy bien. You know, a little bit bien. Just a little bit. Poquito. Alrighty, the cute little birdies. Here we go. Alright, now we can do the same thing here. We're just going to fold that under. Oh, yes. Yes, good. Now we're going to take our glue and put a little bit there. Obviously not enough to really shake a stick at. Let's go faster. I'm not kidding. I just opened this bottle and it's already almost gone. Tells you how busy I've been today. Alrighty. So we are going to go ahead and clip that one as well and let that dry. And I will be back. I'm probably not even going to press pause because I know I got a full glass sitting on the counter. I filled it up fully intending on bringing it with me. There we are. Filled it up. Forgot where I put it. Got thirsty. I had to refill it. So sorry if it took me a second. Alright, so we got all these little glue turds on our table. So kind of warped-deed, but that's okay. And I'm not happy with that, but there's a way to fix it. Much better. Much better. Okay. Now. Let's see what we got. So I think with this one, I kind of wanted just to sit it there. But now I'm feeling like I don't want it to just sit there. I want it to be a band. So let's go ahead and we're going to lay this one down. And it kind of warped a little bit right there, and I didn't really anticipate that happening. So I took the scissors and I cut little snips into the paper. It kind of releases some of the tension and lets it lay a little bit more flat. Yeah, I want to get all the way up to the edge on here. Since it did that, I don't want any paper getting caught in there or anything. Okay. Now let's get these guys down and out. We'll put you here. And push, 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 push. Now you kind of have to hold it a little bit. Okay, take your clips. Got a couple of them here. I don't think that one's gonna go far enough. Nope, just short. I know I got, oh, you know what? I got this ginormous one here. That'll do the trick. Huh. Yeah, that'll do it. Ha. Tell me you don't want to do what I tell you. Yeah. Okay. Now that everything on here is completely disheveled. Yeah, now that I know how far we are here, let's take our little blue ball. I'm just going to put along the edges because I decided I want this to be a band, not just there. I could tuck little goodies in real quick. There we go. And oops, you and you. Oh, I love it. What do you guys think? Yeah, I like it. So now I'm gonna finish this one out. I'm just gonna lay that down right there. Yeah, it's probably like 2 a.m. right now, I swear. Okay, now we want to lay this one. And before we lay these down, I really love this one. I'm trying not to use too much of it because I love it that much. And when I run out, I know I'm going to be sad because as soon as I run out, you know they ain't going to make it no more. They're gonna make it all the way up until the day I run out. And then they'll be like, nope, we stopped making it. Sorry. That is my luck. Alright, and I got a little tab there. And don't want gold on that one, but this pink bird one will work great. Poor little birdie. There, we rescued it. This other little dude going peck his booty. There we go. Oops. Perfect. I got a little bird going on there. Isn't that cute? Like that little bird. Alright, we're going to do this one. Do a different one. Let's see what else do we got in here. I like the bunnies, but I feel like it's just too ringy, Easter themed. Yes. Isn't that gorgeous? And this one I've used a lot. I know I need to try and save some of this one for my Paris one because I really like it. This one's got some gold on it too. I really like that. This setup is gonna have a lot of hints of gold. There we are. Oh, isn't that so pretty, guys? I'm just loving it. Okay, now we're gonna do this one, and I want to put it, you know, just where I can. I want it offset. You know. I know I said the other day put acetone in it. I'm too lazy to do it myself. It's a new bottle. You shouldn't be giving me problems. It's alright though, I'm almost through it. If we keep it up, guys, I'm gonna probably be through it tonight. I don't think I'll be through it tonight, but I know it'll be gone tomorrow. See, it's not even sticky anymore. Ah, there we go. Well, would y'all look at that, guys? See, this is how I get it off my fingers. So if you guys get on your fingers, now you know. Really great way to just rip it off there. Okay, so I would rather sew this on, but because I said I don't want to work with sewing on this one, I'm gonna just glue it. Okay. Now this should be good and stuck. Yeah. Need to move these. You know what? Oops, this was supposed to go sideways, wasn't it? It was. It's why it's all helter-skelter. That's okay though. I'll put that. No. Yeah. It's going on the bottom. Before we do that, not get too far ahead of ourselves. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's get ahead of ourselves. Keep it interesting and just do it. Okay, so here's the green one. And then we're gonna do the birdie bird. The bird is the word. Yes, I like that Family Guy episode. Sorry if some of you guys don't like Family Guy. I happen to love it. Here we go. See, because I love crafting, but at the same time, I like to have like randomness or something going on the TV. Like two things kind of at once to keep my mind going. Something to make me think, you know, whether it's a mystery or a drama or just something silly that'll make me laugh. The silly ones that make me laugh kind of give me a reprieve, especially when I start getting tired of crafting sometimes. It does happen, not very often, but it does. And when it does, you know, it's kind of nice to take a little breather and watch some meaningless TV. Okay, there's that. And then we're going to do you as our last piece. Alrighty guys, I am loving all of these pockets. They are magnificent. Lots of different color as well. I feel like, you know, you could embellish it with a few stickers or some goodies or anything along those lines and make it downright gorgeous. Is always fun. Lots of washi on this one. Lots and lots of washi. Go ahead and use this one for right here. And then I will use a little bit down here. And I think I'm going to find another one. We got some pink and gold here. Yeah, some pink and gold. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Right there. Isn't that great? And then right there. Yeah. And I don't want that one to be pinky pink. I think a bird or two would look really cute right there. And then we can do some green. Do a little bit of green. And some pink and gold down below. And some birdies in between. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. A lot. And I want to put one of these flowers right there. I like that. Okay, well, I hope you guys love this as much as I do, because because I know I'm really, really loving this. I'll put you there. I'll put my little birdies there too. Actually, I want to move you. Put you up here. And you right here. Yeah, I like that. Okay, well, I hope this is definitely colorful enough for you. It's got a lot going on. No, I'm done, I swear, I swear. Okay. I'm finished with the washi. That's actually the most I've used washi in a long time. But I do know that it's been a while since I've used any stickers, and I love those Tim Holtz saying stickers. I don't think these ones are Tim Holtz. I don't remember. But, oh, Explore, Dream, Discover. It's not in gold. Oh, yeah, it is. Perfect. Isn't that perfect? Wander. Yeah, I want to wander into Paris. I'm going to put you right here, so it's not like in the washi as much. And this happy life, remember the now, embrace your journey. I'm liking that one. Okay. So, I hope everyone loves it. I'm actually quite happy with it. It is not the most amazing one I've done, but it is definitely gorgeous. I mean, I love it. I love all the color and the textures and the lines, believe it or not. I'm in love with the lines. I feel like it could actually use some watercolor and some coloring, but I feel like I would need gesso for that, and I don't have gesso, and that would be a whole other ball field. So obviously this one does not have the holes fully punched and the elastic in it. I didn't do much with the cover either because it already has this beautiful piece going on here, so I kind of wanted that to stay. You know, we could got that, and we could do that. Yeah, I like that. Okay. I need the razor knife for that, and I think it is here. I mean, I got this razor knife, so that'll work. And I'm gonna have to cut this down some, because obviously it's too big as it is. I don't feel like pulling up the cutting board for this because my desk is so packed. So this is where you take into consideration, you know, do I want to use the cutting board? Do I just want to use a ruler and either a rotary blade or a razor knife? So I want it to be 3 inches, 1, 2, 3 inches, because this is 3.5 inches by 4 inches. So 3 by 4. We're gonna do. So we'll use this to measure it. Each of these squares is an inch. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This, the other thing I like about these mats is you're already working away on it. You can just pick up your supplies and cut real quick and then get right back to work. We got a messed up corner right there, so I'm whacking it off. Although I feel like I should kind of save it because I got this flower piece here. 1, 2, 3. There we are. Alright, now on the back side, has Paris map. Let's see, which one do we like better? Actually, I like that one better for the front. So we're going to use this one. So I want to... I need pen. And this is already 3.5 inches, so it's literally the perfect size. So there's a 1/2 inch. There's a 1/2 inch. Alright, now we're going to use our razor knife. I want you guys to be very careful, especially if we got any kids in the house, playing with our razor knives. And I'm just going to cut out the rectangle. Stop where the lines intersect. Obviously, please do not stick your fingers in the way of the razor knife. Would you look at that? You got a nice little frame. And we could chomp the corners, but I don't want to chomp the corners. But I do feel like I want it to go over, but only a little bit, and it's a little too big. So oh, perfect. Alrighty. Isn't that, I love it. Now, if you hadn't decorated the inside, you could put little rivets on the corner. Oh, actually, you know, you can still do that. I don't think no, they're right here, actually. They're right here. Like a little world one there. Oh, I got some button ones. I got pink ones. Yeah, I got little button pink ones. Got silver ones. Not big kind of silver one. We got this little one here. And this little one here. So we can, or that's a little bigger one, but that's okay. I think I would like that, dude. No, I feel like it'd be odd having one pink one, but different sizes I think I'd be okay with. Maybe. No. That's all I got too, so I do not have enough. That's okay. We don't have to. What's this? Oh, you know what? I know what these are. Oh, these are, never mind, these are photo triangles. Those won't work for this. I thought they were glue dots. So, alrighty. We're going to okay, there's some extra glue going on there. Not the kind we like either. Alright. Let's push you down into place. That way you don't go anywhere. Alright, look at that. And okay, we're gonna do this. That way we can have a tuck spot for a pocket or for a picture. Whoop, whoop. This way, if you want to turn it into a traveler's journal, you can do that too. See, look at that. We got more ideas than just scrap packs. There. I want to put let's see. Adventure. The adventure begins. Yes. Good. Good. So it's funny, I'm using the, actually I shouldn't, because then I won't be able to get it back out. Oh, I'm terrible. Okay, now I hope you guys love it. I'm actually in love with the way the front, this piece right here came out. I think it's really cool. If you want to know how to install the rivets and put in your elastic, then if you wanted to, you could again put a Midori in there, and this could also not only be a scrap pack but a traveler's notebook. That is that for the night. And before I go, I put it off to the side, but this is another Paris themed one. This is a map of Paris, but it's not just Paris, it's more of a traveler one. There we are. This is the other one I finished tonight, just playing around before I got on camera. I glued these into place. This is stapled, and then I glued it all first, and then I washied after. And there's a pocket here. This pocket is done in the same style as this one. It's just done in a different style, or a different size. So I like the pocket this way because you can cut your strips in any size you want to match your pocket and washi them on or glue them on, and they won't go anywhere. I'm liking the washi better for the centerfold here because it's a lot more pliable, and the paper that we used was not as much. Oh, excuse me. Fabric is also really good for that. But I want you guys to see here, we have 1 pocket, 2 pocket, 3 pocket for our smaller goodies, things that we really like that are special. Then we got a big like kind of catch-all here. We got another kind of show pocket for some more special things, and just a little cutesy pocket for, you know, maybe some little pieces that you just don't want to lose, and this pocket here for some cool things that, you know, maybe you just want to hold them up there and not forget about them. First thing you want to work with the next time you get around to working on something. And then of course if you want to put a photo in there, you can. This one has, similar to this big pocket, it's got another big pocket on the side here. And it's got a littler one here, and then it's got our big foldy out pocket here. I folded it inwards towards the inside of the spine. This way I did not have to put a lid on it, and when you close the book, it's all held in there. Any of your smaller stuff you're going to want to kind of put in here. I also put paper clips. That way if you have anything that's loose, you can kind of just, you know, throw them on the paper clip, or you got any specific things that you want to work with or save out. Like you've got this small piece right here, and you've been wanting to work with it for a while and you don't want it to get lost in the pack. You can just kind of paper clip it there and it won't go anywhere. Or like this one, you can just kind of, you know, paper clip it there and it won't go anywhere. Or this one even would legit fit perfect in that pocket there. So we have all of these wonderfulness going on. I love the sizes. I love the shapes. They are so much fun, so creative. If you guys decide to make scrap packs, please let me see yours. This one obviously is the finished one from the first video. It's got this elastic in here, so you can take your pieces that are too big to fit in the pockets and you just kind of fold it down the middle, and then you can go ahead and slide it in. And then you have all of these extra pieces. You can put fabric in here. You can put pieces, just galore, anything your heart desires that will fit under the elastic. You can go ahead and store in here and stick it up into your shelving unit. And now all of your crafty mess is a bit more organized, I'm hoping. So I hope this was helpful to everyone. If you have any other ideas that you want to implement, just message me and let me know. If you want me to work on a couple more of these to give you a few more little ideas, you can ask and let me know too. There's a couple other pocket ideas that you could do. One of them consists of using a full sheet of paper. I'll kind of, I have one here that I was gonna use. I know I had it. It's okay. Anyway, I will show you on this because I probably won't get too much use left out of this. So there's a really cool way to, it's like a full sheet of paper, and more so at the top of the paper. We're gonna need our crocodile for this one. So you're going to take your crocodile and you're going to put it to like whatever height you want it at. And I'm going to use the little bit bigger hole. I'm going to put it down to 1/2 of an inch. And I'm just going to punch a hole here. And punch a hole here. And then I'm going to take my ruler. I'm going to lay it down right in the middle. And I'm going to take my razor knife wherever she ran off to. The other side of you. Oh gosh, I know. It's terrible. those things in my hands. And now you have a little pocket. Look how easy that was. And then you just glue your sheet of paper down around the edges, just around the edges. And then now you can stick whatever you want into this little pocket. And it's not gonna tear unless, you know, you rip it in half. But it's not gonna tear or give way because it has that little excess circle going on there to keep it from giving way. And now you've got yourself a little pocket. And you can just go ahead and glue it down wherever. I mean, isn't that too cute? So, alright, now that my mess is completely messy, I am going to go to bed and clean this up in the morning. Well, I didn't even touch my water, and oh my goodness, I've been filming this entire time and my my audio wasn't hooked in. And if my filming wasn't filming, I'm gonna be even more upset. Oh well. It was 31 minutes, guys. Oh wow. Wow. Hour and 31 minutes. And I hope it's not poor quality sound. I'm sorry. I need to start remembering to hook that thing in. That's why I bought it. And I was using it too. So I hope you all have a wonderful night. I hope you can hear me. And if not, well, then just pretend I'm talking to you. Thanks. Bye.